Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and to get with alkalinity, then you can generate some static electricity. Sending me some love telepathically, set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So this evening I wanted to talk about tuning into the universe, and that's pretty much it, right? Very, very simple connectivity and opening up to the universe. So I'm gonna get into this, okay? Let me see. So tuning yourself into the universe is vital for expansion and growth, right? You can think about like a TV with the antenna. You kind of have to tune the antenna until it catches a signal, right? Or even a radio. Think of a radio. You need to tune the radio in to a specific alignment in order to be able to catch signal so that you can pick up on a certain channeling, right? This is what you want to do for yourself. Your body can be tuned because it's an instrument. And the moment that you tune the instrument, you can begin to play in tune. Or you can be able to listen to a specific channeling or to a specific channel, right? So you want to tune yourself into the universe. There's a specific tuning, right? You can live out of tune, and there's a certain discord that is going to be had. You can live in tune, and there's a harmony to be experienced, and the harmony is what you want to tune yourself into, is you want to align yourself with, right? It's not hard, it's very simple. You just got to shift the antenna, right? You can think of your body as geometry. So the universe is also geometry because everything is geometry, everything is mathematics. So you can kind of align yourself in accordance with the universal geometry, right? And you can kind of fall into that unification, the yoga of it. And the moment that you're able to align yourself, absolutely, you dissolve away into the universe. This is why you want to tune yourself into it, right? When you tune an instrument, you can play music and you can dissolve away into the music. It becomes a meditation. The moment that you tune yourself into the universe, you dissolve into the music of the universe and you dissolve away into the meditation of it, right? You become one with the universe. The simple route to ego dissolution. Your ego is the individuality that's been conceived, conceptualized, and you can dissolve away the boundaries that you have conceptualized, which is what you want to do. You want to dissolve away the boundaries that you have conceived for yourself so that you become nothing. You dissolve away into the universal totality, and you can experience something beyond the physical body because of the dissolution of boundaries. And this will happen, or this will open up, which it's opening up vibrationally as well. Your vibration can be closed. Your geometries can be closed. But the moment that you align your individuality with the universe, it opens itself up because it's able to ripple outward, because there's no obstruction. Pure symmetry, right? And then a certain omniscience arises or is realized, so you can shift your awareness into deeper states of consciousness. You can shift the awareness into itself. And the deeper states of consciousness is the experience beyond the body, or beyond the bodily experience, right? This is most natural too. When you're out of tune, you kind of fall into a disharmony, and you can become overly physical, or you can become overly mental. You can fall into one aspect of things. But once you can tune yourself into the universe, you can balance out, come into a centricity, and things become very simple because they're always simple. Things just happen of themselves. This type of simplicity. When you look at nature, things are just happening of themselves. Things are being generated. They're being sustained, taken care of, and they're being taken and recreated. And it's happening endlessly. Nothing is stopping it because there's no cessation. And that's eternal life, the eternal cycle of it. And the moment that you're able to shift your awareness into, or beyond that, or into that, then you can expand beyond that. So, you have to tune yourself. You can connect yourself with the earth, and you're going to catch a reception, right? You need to catch receptivity so you can gain a connectivity. The electromagnetic field, tune yourself into it. It's a field of consciousness. It's the field of love. Tune yourself into it. Your body already knows how to do this. You already know how to do this. You just don't put it in words because you don't necessarily have to explain it, because it's a deeper experience in words as you start to dissolve into the absoluteness of it, because it's beyond the body. It's because it's pure consciousness. When you die, you dissolve away into it. You become one with God, consciousness, or spirit. But you can do this while you're alive, or while you're physically living. When you die, the body is shed. You dissolve back into infinite consciousness if you do it consciously, or it happens consciously. So you just shift into a deeper state of awareness, a total state of awareness, or cosmic consciousness. But there are certain ways to do it, because it's like shifting your antenna, right? You can't just shift the antenna to any position and expect to catch a signal, right? Because there's certain channels, certain pathways to find or to open up, right? Uh, yeah. So you can align yourself. Aligning yourself is as easy as connecting to the earth. Your body has all the genetics to be able to find that alignment if you just ground yourself properly, which is balancing and centering. If you do this, then you can get deeper into that, which is the investment. It's the only investment because it's the expansion of awareness. This is what the entire universe is doing. Everything else is trivial. So you got to expand your own awareness. You can get caught in stagnations. These are distractions, right? So you got to focus yourself. It happens inevitably because this is what all of nature is doing, but you can accelerate the process for yourself. And that's what you're looking for. You want to accelerate the process because that's where the profit is when it comes to consciousness. That's what makes the profit. It's the acceleration of that process of becoming self-aware, right? All of the holy figures were able to come into that state of self-realization. So there was a type of acceleration that was taking place, or even just a snapping, right? Turning on to that whole wavelength of consciousness. This is what everybody needs to be doing, because it happens inevitably. Why does it happen inevitably? Because it's something that is extremely vital for us to grow, because it is simply growth. It's it's a vital growth, like me growing into my old ages. You are growing into higher levels of consciousness. They're all there. You just got to tune into it, right? And if you intend to yourself which in the intention of tuning into it is the fixing of the antenna. You can find it all, or you can come into that state of realization. Very, very simple, right? The universe will help you, or the divine will help you, or you can just let it happen. Either way. But it's the investment, because that's where the profit is. You want to invest in that, because that is the only thing that matters. Everything else is just distraction and complementary. But even that is going to lead you into the expansion of awareness. So this is why it's the inevitable. So that's what's going to bring you into eternal living, eternal life. That's why it's the investment. You can get beyond everything else and free yourself, liberate yourself from anything or everything, because you become everything experientially. It's not a concept. It's not anything like this. It's an experience. So it comes with the tuning. You got to tune yourself in so you can catch the channel, listen to the music like a radio. Then you can experience harmony, right? Music is deeply harmonious throughout the entire universe. So if you tune yourself in and begin to play along or within the universal music harmoniously, you're experiencing something beyond the physical, which is a universal consciousness. And within that, there's liberation, right? There's self-realization. There's eternal life. So, this will be it for today's video. I do thank everybody for watching. Once again, peace out, one love, and have a great evening.